What's going on, everybody? It's Achilles LBT coming at you with a brand new video, and in today's video this will be number 9 on our list for the support series, a series that I started in the last video. If you may or may have not seen it, number 10 was Tassadar. So I'm going to make it a habit of updating the list just in case you don't really feel like watching the other videos, so that you still know exactly where I have these heroes ranked. Again, these are only going to be the support characters. This is only going to be purely based on my own personal opinion. Nothing that I say about these nothing about where I rank these characters is a fact. I want to put that out there right now. This is just my personal opinion about where these heroes are in the game as of right now, as of when I was recording this. So, number 9, Tyrande. That's all I got.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Alright, we currently find ourselves on the Dragonshire. One thing I want to point out is that I did not want to go too crazy in the intro to this video because I wanted to have a lot more to talk about while the game was on, because that's ultimately what's more important. So, the compositions are a little interesting here. The friendly composition will be a Zeratul, Sylvanas, Samuro, Zul, myself as Tyrande, going against another Samuro, Butcher, Illidan, another Tyrande, and a Tracer. So, they have a shit ton of damage on that team, and we have a little bit of damage and some push. So, we're going to be aiming to go for a build that helps us keep our teammates alive as much as possible. But, with that being said, the Ranger's Mark is not going to be something that comes into play for my healing build until the latter part of the game. So, as was the case for the last video, when I spoke about Tassadar, I am not the biggest Tyrande user in the world. I just got destroyed. Again, I did mention just 30 seconds ago that they have a shit ton of damage on that team. It's just like Clone City over there. They got a bunch of shit over there, man. This is going to be interesting. And this is also going to showcase why I have Tyrande so low on my list right now. Where Tassadar is the kind of hero that doesn't have conventional healing, Tyrande does. The problem is it's very, very minimal healing. It's like just enough to consider her a support. And in most cases, it's actually a little more beneficial to play her as an assassin. So that's something we definitely want to keep in mind while we're showcasing this hero in this video. So, she does have like a few more, a bit more upside, I would say, than Tassadar does, as far as like the whole support thing. If you watched the last video, you would know that I commented it that I was judging these heroes based on their healing output and nothing more. We're gonna put that mark on Tyrande. I'm probably gonna go down here, but not before we take her down. We're going to put the stun on ourselves so that we can run away. I'm going to heal myself one more time. Don't really have anything to offer here. He's still going to be able to jump on me. Oh, I did heal myself a little bit. And we secured it with the stun. Thank God for the help. Woo. Thank you. All you. Now, that's one thing that I was trying to get into before I was getting, like, harassed right there, is that Tyrande's stun game is so ridiculous. That alone puts her higher on the list than Tassadar, for me personally. I just feel like her stuns are too strong. If you can land them. That's the key, though. You got to be able to land them. So we have a lot of targets up here right now at the moment. I do have a healing ward, so I can actually do a bit more here for my teammate. We did have a terrible stun right there. I'm going to put this down to try and help myself because Illidan is chasing pretty goddamn hard. As he should be. He did body block me right there with that Q. That's the only reason he actually secured that kill. Thankfully, our teammates were able to trade it. If he didn't use his Q right there, I would have gotten away. And he would have been in a terrible position to make a play right afterwards. Now, that's a shit show developing in that top lane right now. Hopefully we come out on top. Samuro is just walking right away right now. That's crazy. I'm going to put an owl up there, and I'm going to step right back so I can get right back on my mount without a cooldown. I don't necessarily know what's going on up here. Zeratul just got away. That's crazy. Alright, so I don't have an owl to interrupt this because I just used it on the top lane. Again, I'm a total noob. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on there, buddy. He just charged into that. We're going to put our mark on him. We're going to put that stun out ahead. Ugh. Did not succeed. And just like Tassadar, I would say that Tyrande is not necessarily the greatest call. Oh my god, I am so dead. All mid. Not sure why. Okay, level 7, I'm going to be going for Lunar Momentum. Now, the reason why I'm going for this, which it would seem like it's a damage upgrade, honestly, it's because it gets my heals and all of my abilities on a significantly lower cooldown. So, by auto-attacking over and over and over again, I'm actually going to be able to heal my teammates a little more often to go with the healing ward that I put on at level 4. So I have a little bit more to offer as a support. Now, the thing about Tyrande that I was just bringing up, let's get a heal on our teammate there. I'm actually going to put that there as well. She has more than one way to get some health back. Again, every time we auto-attack, we're getting our healing off cooldown a lot faster. We are going to put the mark. Oh my god, look at the animation on that Zul skin. That is, oh my god, that is fantastic. They can't knock me out of stealth. Okay, some things are happening. Things are happening, guys. I don't understand what's happening, but things are happening. I'm going to go up to the top lane because I am no use to my teammates if I go anywhere by myself. And again, that's the whole point of playing a support. You're there quite literally to support other people, not support yourself. Just walked him right into another kill. Zeratul should not be recalling right now. I gave him all of his health back. He's pretty good on mana. But for whatever reason, he recalled just so he could leave right away. So I honestly don't understand that call. But it is what it is. So again, we're just going to support our teammates here. We did get eyes on Tyrande. We should be backing away here to defend this this shrine. I'm going to put that stun right there. She's still going to be there. I'm going to put the mark on her, and we're going to delete her. We're going to be going for Shadow Stalk. Oops.
Let us make haste.
And I accidentally placed down my healing ward rip. I forget that happens. That's just weird. That's just a weird configuration on my controls. Not a problem with the game. Okay, I did not get there on time at all to see what happened. I'm going to preemptively put the arrow right there. The owl, excuse me, not the arrow. Anybody new to Tyrande, you can't use the mark on buildings, I believe. We're going to put that right there. Oh, it worked! It worked! That stun, though! No.
Killing spree.
And this is exactly why we went for Lunar Momentum at 7, because we can get our heals up a little bit faster than we did before. Because every time we land an auto attack, we're shaving a good portion off of our cooldown. So I'm going to leave here now because there's no reason for me to stay here. Thankfully, Samuro's doing the same thing. Okay, so we're going to heal our buddy. I'm going to use my ult. Fortunately, it wasn't enough to save him. We got 3 out of that. Again, I'm not going to lie. I kind of forgot that I had my ult. If I would have remembered, if I was a better Tyrande user, I would have healed him up before, and we would have been just fine. I'm not sure what she's taking damage from right now. Unless she just wasn't attacking the fort, which is very possible. Okay, here comes Tracer. We're going to put a mark on her. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. Dead as fuck. Dead as fuck. Again, if it wasn't obvious before, I am not the most talented Tyrande user in the world. At level 13, we're going to be going Overflowing Light. So now this is actually the first upgrade that we've tacked on that actually buffs our healing. Like, actually buffs our healing. So it's going to be a bit stronger now, so long as we are at a high health level. Think of Hardened Focus, but more centered on the healing itself. And instead of affecting cooldown, it actually affects the output. This time, I'm keeping a close eye on my teammates' health so that I could hit my my Shadow Stalk. which is a global, by the way, so I can cast that from anywhere, and it affects all of my teammates. We're going to put that right there. I'm going to preemptively... Oh, he put it on me! Wow! Holy hell, I did not even notice. He almost snuck one on me right there. Wow. I thought he was aiming for somebody else. I honestly did. Got to put a heal on Samuro if he would just give me an opening. I'm going to put a stun right there. Whoa, 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 whoa. I do have a stun. Wasn't needed. Might actually get Tracer out of this. I'm going to preemptively heal Zeratul. I felt like he was going to need it there. And we're going to make our way to the top lane here. So right now, they definitely think that Samuro is chasing something that he's actually not. That's the real one right there. We're going to put that right there. We did land it, but he does have Unstoppable casted. Okay. I'm going to put a heal on him right there. We're actually really lucky that the enemy team got stuck with a Tyrande as well. And when I say stuck with, I don't want to make it seem like she's a bad hero because she's not at all. Farthest thing from it. But as a solo support, it's a whole different ball game. Honestly, if you play a solo support Tyrande, the reason it works from time to time is that you actually spec into her damage instead of her healing. We're going to preemptively do that. We were able to keep Sylvanas alive there. Alright, so we weren't able to save Zeratul from the damage right there. We tried our best. I do think we used the heal ult on time that time for a change. And you see we're actually healing a lot more now when we have high health. That upgrade at 13 is fantastic. And this is going to be another good upgrade right here. We're going to go Mark of Mending. This is why I chose the cooldown reduction at level 1. So every time we auto-attack, Tracer came right back to us. What a panic. That was 100% a panic E, if nothing else. She was scared. She thought she was going to be chased down for some reason. She pressed E to rewind backwards and ended up right in front of us where we could go kill her. So I don't care what these guys tell me right now. I'm staying with my team. I am not going to break off and go bottom by myself because that's not going to work out for me. If you're keeping score, every single time I've been alone is exactly when I've died. So yeah, we're not doing that. Fuck that. That's not happening. Put the owl out ahead. It looks like they're mostly in the bottom lane, so we did actually get that dragon, no problem. Now, the Mark of Mending, what it does is that whenever I put a mark on a target, anybody that attacks the marked target actually heals for a percentage of their health. So, for that reason alone, it's actually pretty good. Okay, we're going to preemptively heal Zul. Again, it's important. My positioning is going to be important right here because I do need to actually stay alive, stay high health and alive to a degree where I could actually get the benefit from my level 13 upgrade. We're going to put another heal on Zul. Again, we're healing for a significant amount because our own health is actually really good. I'm going to put that owl right there. We're going to put a stun there. We're going to get Zeratul back to a good position. We're going to try and heal. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. I could not do anything about that. I'm not going to lie, I was kind of hoping that Butch charged into me right there. They did actually do a solid job of taking us down. This is going to go for nothing, though. Samuro can keep, his clones are going to keep chasing me, but it's not really going to get any value. Now, what I should have did right there was put the mending mark. Wow, I just... That's unfortunate. Check this out! The Butcher was actually just waiting there. And he might have had an opportunity on me right there had I not gotten hit by the owl. So he's lurking somewhere. He's probably at this camp, to be honest. Yep, he was. Okay. So the objective here is just to stay alive. You see the difference in healing right now? We're at 35k. The enemy Tyrande's only at 9. So, like I was trying to say a little while ago, the reason why a solo support Tyrande can work in certain spots, my pathing is terrible here. Should have gotten caught, for sure. The The reason why it works from time to time, look at that, we spotted all of them, is that when you play a solo support Tyrande, you actually are better served at times to commit to a damage build so that you have 5 damage dealing heroes on one team while having very, very minimal healing, which in a situation like that becomes a little bit better than you think it is because you have 5 damage dealers that have just enough healing to outlast an enemy team in a team fight. So that's why it can work. But we didn't do that. We're actually trying to like get a good healing output out of this. So we'll see if it actually translates to a win. Because I'm not 100% sure of how this game is going to go at the moment. They have so much damage on that team. I just really think I was better served going for a healing build.
With haste.
I am going to try and help this Zeratul defend this because this is a lot to ask of him. I'm going to put that mark on Illidan. So get him to back off.
Free the Dragon Knight and slaughter your enemies.
Okay, Samuro is going to use that for wave clear. I actually think that was a fantastic call. And we got to keep on the other end. That was the advantage we had with having 2 specialists. They actually doubled up and went to the same lane and did work. I'm going to put that there. All right, they're all clear. So it looks like the top... Oh, they're all back. Okay, that's fantastic. So I'm going to stay here. We actually got a kill out of that. I think I'm going to go... Okay, I'm going to go for Storm Shield.
Let us make haste. Oh, generous offering.
No! Gonna put the mark on Illidan. Everybody's gonna heal up. Wow, what a play for Tyrande. We're gonna give her some healing in case the owl's coming. Just wanted to make sure she was alive. I almost fucked up right there. Like I was yay close to using my ult. Oh shit, my bad. I forget that I have Zeratul and he's stealth. I was like legit walking right next to him, like just straight up giving him away. I was tempted to go for Nexus Frenzy so that I could get my cooldown reduction off a little bit more often. But I think going for Storm Shield might actually prove a little more valuable. So we're going to put that down in advance so that we have 2 means to heal up Sylvanas here. And heal ourselves. Because again, if we're healing ourselves, we're also buffing our 1 heal. So we have to have our health at a very, very good situation to get full value. I'm going to put that stun right there. We're going to do that. Oh, I tried my best. I really did. We're going to put that heal on him. We're going to mark up Tracer so that everybody that auto-attacks her is getting healing. Nope, 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 nope. We just completely mitigated that damage right there from Tracer. And that's the difference right there between Tyrande and Tassadar. It's worth mentioning, too, that when you heal yourself, the healing effect is actually nerfed. So you can't... Whatever you're healing your teammates for is not the same as what you're healing yourself for. Significantly nerfed. We're going to put that mark right there. If Zeratul attacks, he'll actually get some healing. I'm going to put the shield up. Give everybody an out. I do have this. We're getting significant core damage right now. I really do think we kind of missed an opportunity there to end the game. I'm going to put a heal on Zul. Mana, it's worth mentioning that my mana has not been an issue this game. Which is fantastic. I'm with. I almost made a mistake. I fell for the illusions. I apologize, guys. Not sure who I healed right there, but it's definitely not who I wanted to heal. There we go. We got a significant kill. That time we did heal the guy we wanted to heal. We should be able to end the game right here. Okay, so. Did get the shield. That's exactly why we took that upgrade. Nope, 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 nope. Now we can end the game. Wow. 2 for 2 so far in the healing series. Fantastic. Well, Tyrande is extremely situational, to say the least. I thought we played an okay game, not the greatest game. Nothing like a guy tooting his own horn. But it is what it is. He's using this what's widely viewed as the strongest hero in the game right now. Insta-ban on the Hero League scene. We did get a Dominator medal though, which is funny considering how much we died in the early part of the game. But hey, it was to be expected. They had 4 assassins, so something was gonna go down along those lines. I mentioned I'm not really a Tyrande user like that. My hero level would actually beg to differ, seeing as I have her at level 8. At one point, I did practice this hero a bunch, but that was a long time ago. Very long time ago. And again, just to kind of prove my point, the enemy Tyrande, I believe, is safe to... Yeah, she went for a damage build. So that's what I was talking about. When you go for a solo support Tyrande, in most situations, you're going to see somebody going for a damage build so that you're dealing with 5 heroes that can deal damage that do... Well, one of them does minimal amount of healing. So, 62,000 healing in 18 minutes is not bad. Especially considering that I didn't even do a really good job of healing my teammates. I mean, our death count would kind of point to that. I know you could easily sit here and say, well, just a second ago you brought up that they had 4 assassins, so 16 deaths is not necessarily a sign of you doing bad healing. It's just a sign of them having a lot of damage. Sure. But I hold myself to a higher standard. Even with heroes I don't play high. I don't play a whole lot. I still expect myself to be able to play them at a high level. And a few of those deaths could have been mitigated if I had reacted faster, if I had remembered what I had, and things. If I had a little more awareness out there in those games. So that has a lot to do with like a few of the deaths that we had. That 16 easily should have been like 13 or 12 if I played a better game. And you know that could make a significant difference. Like that could change an 18-minute win and make it nerf it down to like a 16-minute win or a 15-minute win. Like that's how you gotta have to look at the game. When you play a support, you kind of have to look at the game in a different way than everybody else. In the sense that you need to have a higher value on the lives of your teammates than you do your own life and your own output. You got to put that to the side, and you have to think about what it is you can do to make your teammates play at the highest possible level. That's what comes with being a support, and that's exactly why a lot of people don't like playing the role. Honestly, like when you go into Hero League, you always have to argue, almost always have an argument at some point. Not a big argument, but an argument nonetheless. Somebody, when you play Phil, anytime anybody who plays Hero League will guarantee, I guarantee you they agree with me when I say this. Anytime you say you're willing to play Phil, 90% of the time, if not 95% of the time, if not 99% of the time, because there are those few occasions where this is not the case, very few, but more often than not, anytime you say you're going to play Phil, what you're really saying is, I'm willing to play tank, I'm willing to play support. That's all you're saying when you're willing to play Phil. Nobody ever, ever, ever says, I don't want to play damage. Everybody wants to play damage. Everybody wants to play a specialist. Everybody wants to play the fun roles. Nobody ever wants to play the dirty work roles, the grind roles that are playing tank, that are playing support. So, it's all about your mindset with these heroes. And again, I just took Tyrande in a situation where we didn't have a tank. The enemy team didn't either, because this is quick match. You know? It's quick match, so take it with a grain of salt. But we took Tyrande in a solo heal situation. We got lucky with that first video with Tassadar being a double support. We had Tyrande in a solo support situation, and our output was around 62,000 healing done, compared to the enemy Tyrande, who also was a solo support, but chose to go a damage route, had top damage on their team, and it really, really, really went for nothing, because we won the game and they didn't. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like I said, Tyrande herself as a hero, I sound like I'm repeating myself from what I said in the Tassadar video, but it's true. I honestly believe this. Tyrande in herself is not a bad hero, but she's not somebody that you can rely on as a solo support in most cases. Where Tassadar is an absolute no-no. He's like, Tassadar is super situational for solo support, meaning if you have 4 auto attackers, yes, honestly, you can solo support tasks if you have 4 auto attackers. Tyrande doesn't rely on the composition to have those small situations pop up where she can solo support, but honestly, there are 8 other choices that are better for this role than she is. So, again, that's why she's down here at number 9. Fantastic hero, sure. The rework was amazing. They reworked her to buff her healing, but still her natural healing output is just not what you need. It's not where it should be to warrant her being a consistent, steady solo support pick. But again, she makes up for that in waves with her damage output and her assassin-like capabilities. So that's kind of where it balances out, because you might hear me pointing out all these negatives about her and think, well, how is she a good hero if she has no healing and she's support? The reason is because she has a lot of the things that you find on an assassin. And she has global presence with her abilities. So, there you go. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. As always, I appreciate the support. Like I said, I'm still on the grind, man. I'm still trying to get these videos done. Day two of the support series. Pretty sure I'm going to lose my voice at some point from all this talking. But we'll stop when we get there. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. As always, I appreciate the support. I feel like it's the third time I said it. As always, this is Achilles LBT. That's Achilles with the Z. Remember it.